Hey there everyone, time for another iOS app review. Now, I got an interesting question whenever Instagram was bought by Facebook. The reason why this came up is because whenever Instagram bought Facebook, my app review for that suddenly took a big hit in views because obviously everyone that didn't know wanted to kind of get some insight into Instagram. So thank you guys that did give me all those hits. But I did get an interesting question from a user by the name of Super Strawberry Cakes. Love the name, by the way. Strawberries. Anyway, the question was, is there a way of doing the Instagram thing without the social network? Make it completely private and, you know, still get all of the features out of Instagram? Well, you're in luck. I took a look at that because of, you know how I am. I'm so social network oriented, I don't exactly sometimes think of taking the social element out of it. So that very question made me do an app hunt. And what I found was Pics. It's an app that does exactly what Instagram does, minus the social network. In fact, it does a bit more. I'll explain it this time on this iOS app review. Okay, as I said, I'm taking a look at Pics. That's spelled P-I-X. It's one of those new media age names that they're giving apps nowadays. Now, as you'll see, it takes it a tiny little bit to load. But like I said, this app does most of the things Instagram will do, and a bit more. In this case, let's just take a random shot with the camera. You can select pictures and add the things anyway, but let's flip the camera around here and take a picture. Hey there, everyone! Okay, there's a picture I can use with me looking slightly smug for some reason in that. Anyway, so it takes a bit to load, but then you will notice that at the bottom here, we have all of these different filters. Now here's the interesting thing. It's even got ones like Toaster. Everyone knows that that was named after Kevin Rose's dog. So it's even got some of the same filters. But the interesting bit is that, sure, I could go with Toaster, but I could also add some ice blue in there. So what this means is that you can layer filters. So like if I take the Toaster out of the equation, then it gives us just what that looks. So if you wanted to put a little bit of an ice blue look with a Toaster overlay, you could do that. And that's what makes this app interesting, is that it provides all these filters, but you can layer them. There's even certain apps that have dots to where if you press them, it will show them at different, you know, levels of extreme. That way you can kind of crank up the extreme of how you want that specifically. It even, because you're able to layer them, even gives you the ability to make your own by favoriting them. That way you don't forget that neat little combination you happen to come up with. Along with that, it's also got little effects you can place on it, like a kind of deep sea look, or maybe you want some grain. You can even add the grain manually onto there, and you can even add your own different borders around it, like a picture frame like that is. So the basis is that this gives you a lot more options than Instagram. I was surprised at how many options this thing gives you, and nothing against Instagram because it's sort of boiled down easy to where the general person, but if you really want to tweak with your photos, then Pics is a fantastic option for that. So in my search for an app that gives you just as much as Instagram, I present to you Pics. Hope you guys liked the review. As always, if you want to get the app, then you'll find a link for it at the post below here where this will reside at tscn.tv. If you guys want to follow me anywhere else, you can go to about.me/labtech7 and find links for all of my social networks, and you can follow me on Crosswalk, of course, to find out what iOS apps I've downloaded recently. Might give you a clue about what I may be reviewing. So, until next time, with another iOS app that works on all of your devices. See you guys.